You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
So will Umar Nurmagomedov one day be an undisputed UFC bantamweight champion? As we get this fight started, let's see how he chooses to proceed. He's an outstanding grappler, an accomplished striker as well. But I guess his greatest asset is just fighting on instinct, right? Finding that flow state. Certainly in his last fight, he found it early. The finish materialized. How soon can Umar Nurmagomedov impose his will on the opposition here tonight? Going to the side kick. All right, so about a minute into this one, and not much in terms of action, DC. I don't know if you need to use the restroom, but it might be a good time.
That thud on the table, that was me falling asleep. I'm sorry, John, I gotta wake up. Guys, get going. It's tight. It looks like the Darce choke is in. He's got it locked in now. What he's got to do is start to feed his hip, try to hook the leg so that his opponent can't roll his back. Oh, right into mouth.
Might be able to hook onto an arm here.
Now the guy's got arm bar. He's attacking it on.
Arm still not out of harm's way yet.
Look at all the pressure on the arm. Oh, look at the fight. He's not going to quit on this.
Outstanding work with the ground and pound here by Nurmagomedov.
Good armbar attempt here. What he's got to do now is just be very aggressive and try to finish this fight.
Wow, somehow, some way he gets the arm out.
It looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds himself safe. Nice defense.
Man, submission defense is a powerful thing. Offense keeps going for it. Defenders held up every step of the way.
Yeah, the defense has done a great job just making sure he leaves nothing long, no submission attempts. Even when they get him, he continues to stay calm and patient, and he's defending these submissions.
And there he goes, lands another combination. His cardio is so good that it allows him to put forth this type of output and hits.
When his opponent is done at 2, he is stringing together 4, 5, 6 more different strikes. You don't do that without having fantastic cardio.
Oh, nice jab by Nurmagomedov. Takedown defense is there. 20 seconds to go in round 1.
That was a hard body kick.
Final seconds here. Round 2 straight ahead. All right, that horn signifies the end of the round. Let's take us through some replays, champ.
And the replays are going to be kicks. That's the story of this fight to this point. He is landing these kicks at will, just driving his shin into his opponent's legs, and it's really starting to slow him down.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. Able to block that strike. Oh, he gets tagged there. Nice combination.
Quick jab lands there.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. He's looking for that left hand. Not there. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up. Oh, body shot.
And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. All right, going for a single leg takedown here. That is usually his takedown attempt of choice, and works out for him there.
Absolutely. He is comfortable. He is home when he's in on a single leg.
All right, side control. Looks like he's trying to isolate an arm here, DC.
Yeah, he's isolating it to try to get a Kimura. Notice he'll step over the head to try to get the Kimura.
This could be the end of the fight. He gets out, though. Wow!
Yeah, he did a great job of straightening his arm. And then when his arm straightened, he followed the momentum going in that direction to free himself from that Kimura attempt. Oh, good defense, yes.
Let's go. Push, push, push.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Ooh, good movement to avoid that strike from the top.
Seems as though he's not going to be deterred. He wants a sub.
Magomedov's back inside control. Good fight here, under 2 to go. All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting. Because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free.
Oh, what do we got here? Looks like an arm triangle attempt. Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep. Look at that. He's in trouble. It's over. It's over.
Holy smokes. Take a bow, young man. Wow, an unbelievable result here tonight by way of submission, and he bided his time there. He stayed patient, waited for an opening, and then when it was there, he certainly capitalized to get the tap here tonight. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. He's so skilled, he's so tricky, and he's so good at weaving a web that gets you lost in it that he made him pay for it tonight and got the submission victory.
You ready? You ready? Good.
All right, so here is Holly Holm. You know she's worked dutifully on the wrestling and the grappling, but the takedowns haven't materialized yet in the UFC. In this matchup, it would behoove her to get the opposition down. We'll see if that's how she approaches this challenge tonight. She's got a good jab. Oh, and she lands the hook. She got that kick to the body home.
Big inside kick. No idea how these two women are standing. They're both landing massive shots.
Right on the button. Oh, man, how about her hooks tonight? Landed several already in the round, and there was another one for good measure.
Another one. What a fantastic hook landing. Great job mixing up the target.
Defense held up there as she blocks that shot.
Great job getting that punch to the target.
All right, so watch for her to set up that hook here again. We were in our fighter meeting on Thursday. She said the fans are starting to call her Madam Lineker. She sees it as a compliment.
She sees it as an absolute compliment because she is in love with that specific punch as much as John is. She doesn't even know John, but she says, if I can take something from John Lineker, is that I want to sleep someone with a big hook shot from either stance, conventional or southpaw.
The kick is there to the body. All right, so a storyline developing. You see a cut has been opened around her eye.
She's got a cut on her eye. She's been getting hit in that same spot. The cut's nothing too big right now, but if she doesn't protect it, it'll get a lot worse.
Oh, lands a beautiful jab. Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. Side kick, well placed. Oh, and she just continues to brutalize her opponent with that hook. These aren't pitter-patter. These are legitimate power shots every time she's thrown.
Every time she lands, it may be pitter-patter to get there, but the moment she turns on that hook shot, she really is putting her entire body into that punch, trying to end the fight.
Keep going. Under a minute now to go in the round.
Oh, nice takedown.
Oh, and she raises the knee and lands, so a pretty good sign for her that she was able to find a home for that knee.
When she's got the knees working, she's fighting really good. So right now, she must feel great.
Home gets pounded here on the ground. The elbow there doing the damage.
Full side control now.
Oh, the ground and pound is there. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. Well, she's done a nice job just hammering the cut on that eye. I'm not sure how much more fight time we're going to have tonight.
Yeah, she will not be able to go through this much longer. She took way too many shots to the eye, and now she's dealing with a nasty cut. She's got to be more focused on the defensive side if she wants an opportunity to win this fight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we are, early round two. All right, here we go with our next round. Two of the best women in this division. We'll see who takes the upper hand here.
You got to make a decision when you get up off of your stool, going into the next round, that this is my fight, and I am not going to allow it to slip through my fingers.
Oh, now she gets it done with the side kick, though, so we'll see if her opponent can adjust and not be on the wrong end of too many more of those.
Well, she's going to have to if she intends on getting into her desired range. If she continues to take those side kicks, she's going to stay at the space that her opponent wants her at.
Home gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line. Oh, she is wearing it. Bleeding from her cheek now. Strike right there, DC.
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down and get another one off to finish the fight.
Oh! Beautiful combination. Well, that's her best strike, that hook, and she's able to land it yet again here.
She lands it once again. She tells you what she's going to do. You got to be able to stop her. Most can't, and once again, she finds herself in front and mostly behind that hook. Now she's in full mount.
Well, Holmes in half guard.
She is so dominant from the top position.
Constantly a moving target. She's got her back now. Right into side control. Oh, look at this. She's got her in the crucifix. A lot of body weight with which to contend. We'll see how she tries to get up.
It's a very tough situation for the bottom girl. Before the top fighter, all she has to do is just maintain and keep control. Keep it safe. Don't allow it to turn chaotic, because when it turns chaotic, you lose one of the arms. You got to keep both knee arms, punch, 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 elbow, 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 and end the fight.
So what's the saying? Live to fight another day? Because she could certainly subscribe to that theory right now. She's a bloody mess.
Yeah, she's a bloody mess. That cut has gotten to a point now where we could call it critical. Somebody needs to save her from herself in this position. That was nice.
Man, this is not a fighter who you want around your neck. She goes for the guillotine here. Arena is officially on fire right now after what she just did. There are few things more exciting in mixed martial arts than a win by submission, and she got it done with style points here tonight.
She got it done with style points, John. This young lady is a submission wizard, and it was on full display tonight as she gets another submission victory.
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, with that, we are underway. Thug Rose Namajunas with Trevor Whitman in her corner. She's not afraid to have a little feeling out process here early. This is a fighter who gets stronger as the fight goes on. We'll see what type of start Namajunas can get off to here tonight.
All right, let's go. Look to set up that.
Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed with that one. Nice knee to the body there by Silva. And she misses with the left punch there. Well, the pleasant way to put it is that the fighters are respecting each other, feeling each other out, and managing risk, but really not much in terms of action thus far.
No, they got to get going. I understand that when people are fresh, they're very scary, but you cannot be this cautious.
Oh, how is she standing? Brutal knee to the body. Inside leg kick is good. 3 minutes to go here, round one.
She lands a huge leg kick.
Beautiful technique on the straight right hand. Landed that left hook. Man, she is just breaking her down with volume tonight as she lands another combination.
I mean, over and over, she is just landing so many different attacks. It's amazing to watch someone never throw less than 3. She's throwing at least 3 every time she enters.
Trying to establish that jab once again. Oh, hook to the head. Oh, you got to keep pressing here. Could be the beginning of the end. Well, hard to see exactly where she is cut, but it's somewhere around that eye area. Doesn't look great.
It's never good to get cut, but right now it's a small one. You don't have to worry about it, but you got to protect it.
And now leather being thrown on both sides.
Let's go. Keep moving forward now.
Well, Namajunas' hook shot blocked. That one was telegraphed. Good job by the defense. Trying to kick the leg out. 32 total strikes have now landed for Rose Namajunas. Silva's eye now closing up. All right, 20 seconds to go in the round. Silva gets caught with that punch. Got to shore up the defense here. Round 2 next. We look back at some of the replays from that previous round, DC. A lot of good action for fight fans over those spots.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, second round underway. Well, pretty good showcase for these two women in the previous round. As our next round gets underway, some risk management in the previous 5 minutes there.
This is a big moment for both of these fighters. Somebody is really going to have to make a decision that they are the one that's going to get their hand raised. The previous round was way too close.
Well, if you're watching her compete for the first time, you're wondering if the commentators know what they're talking about. We told you all about her ground game, her BJJ credentials, and yet not a single takedown attempt thus far.
Not one attempt. You know, you can tell me a lot of things in the build to a fight, but if you'd have told me she would not have attempted a takedown, I would have called you a liar right to your face. But to this point, she has not even level changed. She is fighting a different type of fight tonight, one that we have not seen from her in the octagon before.
Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange. Just over 3 minutes now to go in round 2. Well, that left hand has been there for her tonight, not on that attempt. All right, so now we see some bruising on that calf on the lead leg, DC.
Well, she talked about it in the fighter meeting. She goes, we are going to beat her lead leg up. She's found a lot of success doing that to this point.
We're past the midpoint here of the fight.
She lands a beautiful leg kick. No wasted motions on those kicks. There's no tell.
Hands high.
Well, she was a little bit hesitant in round one, but she has certainly picked up the pace here in this second round. It took her a while to find her range. She's in a strong striking rhythm now. All right, so domination on one side, desperation on the other. She doesn't look anything like the woman that walked out here to start.
No, she doesn't, John. And honestly, that's the best way to put it. Desperation. That's what's required right now. That's what's required right now. We always talk about not getting desperate in the octagon, but she is at a point now where nothing else is going to give her a chance.
Silva gets caught with that punch. Lands a big elbow there. With a strike at her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on her bike, John. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, find some space so that she can evade her opponent's finish move.
30 seconds to go. Thug Rose gets connected on it fiercely there by that overhand.
It won't take many of those.
Seconds winding down in round two. All right, round three coming up next. Well, I'm just not sure how many more strikes she can take to that swollen area as they attend to her.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, so that last round, another pretty good frame for both fighters. We'll see which woman makes the requisite adjustments here in this next round.
Somebody has to really get out ahead. It's too worrisome going to the judges when you know you've been involved in such a competitive fight. Oh, nice. Nice.
Oh, she continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like she did in the previous round. It's one thing to be aggressive, but also efficient. She is certainly doing that. Silva's eye is essentially swollen shut at this point in time, and I'm not sure there's any end swell in the building that's going to open that eye back up. They might stop this fight. Oh, well placed. She lands a switch kick. Thug Rose gets caught by that flush straight punch. Nice job by the offense there. Well, not just a high output fight to this point, but a high accuracy fight as well. Both fighters have absorbed a lot of damage thus far.
These two women have both fought so valiantly. They have really laid it out on the line tonight, and it's made for a very fun fight.
Well, I'm not sure if there's an injury or something, but here we are late in this fight, and she absolutely needs a finish or she's not going to win this fight.
Well, she needs a finish. She's taking a beating. I mean, she's fatigued. She's exhausted. She sees a fighter that has gotten the best of her. I can understand the frustration where she has to throw all that out the window and go and try to chase a finish.
Man, high volume of strikes in this round as she continues to land and pour it on. It's amazing that she has been able to maintain this aggression. Right over the top.
Her opponent's in a world of trouble. She landed that punch in the exact spot that she needed.
The slam there. That one cannot feel good. She's got her back now, DC, and I don't mean she's like there to support her, right? She is literally on her back and in control of this fight.
She's in control of this fight. Look for her to start trying to slide that arm under the neck to finish the fight with a choke.
Man, she's hurt her opponent several times in this round. We acknowledge the durability on the other side, but how about just getting aggressive and finishing this fight?
You know, she doesn't take many chances inside the octagon. Right now is a time where she should take chances. She should be going forward, putting a lot of activity out there and trying to end her opponent's night.
Well, how urgent is this fighter down the stretch? She is really lighting her up now. She found her range in the middle of this fight, and she is making up for lost time. 15 seconds remain in the round. Could be the beginning of the end for her opponent.
It seems like we are in the final act of a four-part play because this fight is about done.
ready to fight? You ready? Good.
All right, here we go. Early portions of this round with Brian T-City Ortega. And it would seem to me, Daniel, path of least resistance, take this fight to the ground and find a choke. But if you talk to Brian Ortega, not unlike a lot of our Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belts, this man has fallen in love with his hands. He wants to strike tonight. We'll see how he chooses to proceed. Oh, that uppercut is nasty. How do you defend it? Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
This is big. That's big.
And just misses with that big right hand.
Big shot to the head. There's another one.
Push kick there to the body.
Over and over and over. He's landing these nasty body kicks.
Oh, effective strike there by Ortega.
Ortega's in there fighting calm, staying collected in the face of a very tough fight right now.
Oh, big head kick there. Oh, connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
Just over 2 minutes to go in what has been a furious round one. Whiffs on the elbow.
Back and forth we go.
Oh, that's bone on bone. Nicely done with the high kick.
He's back in the clinch position. This is where he has done a ton of good work here. Punch, punch, punch to the head from the clinch.
Oh, strong hook to the head there by Ortega.
He's hurt bad.
Oh, with authority, the body. Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it.
That left hook is crazy.
30 seconds now to go in the opening round. Oh, he gets the takedown late in the round here. That could affect the judging. Good movement on the ground here defensively by T-City, Brian Ortega.
Oh, nice headlock.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure. But nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Second round here. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs, both got the offense going, but now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
All right, so we didn't see any takedown attempts from the BJJ player in round one, and as yet, he still hasn't attempted to take this fight to the ground.
Very surprising approach by this guy. He's so good on the ground. I would have expected him to try to get it to the ground earlier in the fight. But as we go on, it's starting to become very clear that that is not the game plan tonight.
Effective strike there from the clinch by T-City, Brian Ortega.
Oh, nice level change.
Trying to set up a submission now. Oh, he might be in trouble. That looks locked in.
He's advanced to a finisher position.
Oh, he got out.
Wow, what a great job defensively, staying aware, staying alert. The moment a little bit of space presented itself, he took it and got himself out of that triangle. Very good defense.
We have crossed the midpoint of this one. So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round two.
Another takedown lands.
Ortega's trying to get the triangle here. Let's see if he can close the show.
Oh, he's got it!
Oh, he's got that submission locked in. While everybody in this arena still digesting this result, what a win for him tonight, and he gets it done by submission, no less.
He said he was going to get it done by submission. To watch an athlete call a shot is always fun. He should be very proud.
All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He does a great job of staying patient. He doesn't rush or panic. You are never safe when you're fighting this guy. You're in a lot of trouble. You're in a lot of trouble the entire time when you're this good in the submission.
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, early round action here, and if the announcers are being drowned out, it must be because Paddy the Baddy Pimblett is in the building. As for his focus in this particular matchup, he's not going to discriminate. He believes he has striking and grappling advantages against this particular opponent. And he also believes that his wealth of experience, even pre-UFC, could pay dividends if this fight hits the ladder rounds. The takedown, no problem. Ooh, pretty good uppercut. Nice straight there by Gold. Wow, what a head kick. And that left hook landed on the button. Midway through round one. Fighter lands a knee yet again. Oh, and he lands another huge knee there as the taller fighter uses his length well yet again. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
Oh, he's got his back. Now he's got to start trying to drag him to the ground. Then he can look for submission.
Oh, the roundhouse kick lands. Another huge kick is true. Leg kick checked effectively there by Gold. Just misses with that one.
What a beautiful high kick that landed there.
All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he seems lost to it.
Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area. And
how about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Final seconds of round one.
Come on.
5 minutes in the books. All right, so there's the end of the round, and the tide has officially turned. A huge head strike to stun his opponent. We'll see which corner can adjust here moving forward.
I mean, they've got to be celebrating. They've got to be happy. Everything's working. But the other side has to be concerned. They have to figure something out, make some sort of adjustment to try to change the tide of this fight.
All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous one.
Yes, it wasn't a bar fight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
All right, so not exactly the approach we thought we would see out of this BJJ player. His ground game, you can argue, as good as anyone's in this division, yet he has an attempt to see the head to catch. Could be the beginning of the end here.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, there's the swing, and there's the miss by Pimble. Just missed on the front kick there.
Beautiful strike.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in round two. Well, we talk about these calf kicks all the time. Don't want to take too many more of those.
I cannot believe how damaging that strike has become.
Oh, great head movement there. Slips his head off the center line, and defensively, that's exactly what you're looking for.
It's almost like he can telegraph when the punch is coming. And when he sees it, he just makes a slight little movement, right or left, to get out of the way and avoid those shots.
Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket. Good kick to the body. Well, the cut man's getting excited, but nobody else is. That cut's getting worse by the minute.
Every time he gets hit there, it gets a little bit messier.
Oh, big roundhouse attempt, but unable to land. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Now some uppercuts.
He better move, John. He cannot take these uppercuts from this position.
All right, so there it is, yet another strike to the body. Feels like that was what the game plan was rooted in coming in here tonight.
Absolutely, John, and you could think that he's setting him up to go up top. Or, honestly, if he continues to land at this rate, at this target, he could finish him here. So I wouldn't change anything unless he makes you.
Under a minute to go. Misses again with a right punch.
Now he lands a solid punch.
Good straight hand there by Gall. Nice jab. Final seconds here of round two. All right, that's the end of round number two. All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, so another round is now underway. Pretty good action over the previous 10 minutes. Your thoughts on what we might see?
Both of the guys really picking up on the action, putting their foot on the gas, and really starting to drive it home as we approach the end of the fight. And we feel evenly matched, and the fight has been so close to this point.
Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here. Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range. Oh, here comes the kick. That one blocked by Gall. Lands the overhand right.
When he gets close and he throws, he lands. Ooh, another shot to the head.
Gall's really limping now, folks. Looks like the leg kicks are really starting to pay dividends for his opponent. Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3.
Oh, nice elbow.
Under 3 minutes to decide this one. All right, very late in the fight now, DC. I know we don't have open scoring, but correct me if I'm wrong, he needs a submission or he's losing this fight.
He is not a big puncher, so he needs to get this fight to the ground and chase a submission.
Oh, you gotta like the output here. So aggressive with the strikes. He continues to light him up. Gotta be careful here not to gas out, of course, but you gotta like the offense we're seeing from him, especially in this round. Gall's doing a nice job there. You saw him raise the guard to block that offering from the opponent. Don't want to sustain any more damage on that cut that has already been opened up. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie, and they separate. Well, he's always working off of that jab. Nice jab there by Pimblett. Nice kick to the body. Man, he ate another shot right on that cut. You think his vision has been compromised at all?
It has to, right? Because you got to be able to see to fight. And right now, he's been targeted in that area, and you can see it worsening.
Nice jab by Pimblett. And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked. 20 seconds to go in the fight. Gall's cut is getting worse here. Man, is that bleeding. Well, no surprise, he goes for the takedown there. Unable to get the fight to the ground. Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
All right, so the fighters go the distance here tonight, but it went a whole lot better for one of them than the other. Talk us through the replays, champ.
Some decisions are different than others, and his striking really did separate him from the competition. He fought so well in the stand-up game that he should get a very easy decision.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, here we go with the early portions of this round. The former UFC light heavyweight champion, Jan Blachowicz, doesn't want you to say Polish power. He wants you to say legendary Polish power, and certainly a lot of his past opponents can speak to that. But tonight he's fighting a guy who's got a pretty tight guard, so we'll see if he can find the power stroke and find that knockout button here tonight. Useful strike there. The hook is clean. And he's looking for that left hand, just missed. Punch to the body is blocked. All right, looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but there's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it. Nice strike. It's so clear that the guy that's going forward is the guy that's successful.
Left hook to the head.
When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect.
So just over 20 total strikes have already landed for Jan Blachowicz. Well, now that cut in the eye area, Daniel, becoming a major storyline. He's got to be careful.
He's got to be very careful and address it right now before it gets to the point that there's nothing you can do about it. Tries to take out the leg. Beautiful leg kick lands.
Blachowicz gets caught with that punch. He's treading water now. Got to find a way to move those feet.
That jab is fast. Look at that jab.
Just over 2 minutes to go in round one. Big power shot there.
Nice block. Oh, big stick up top. That's another. He's got great kicks also. He needs to be throwing more kicks in this fight. He hasn't thrown many at all.
Well, if you like blood, maybe this is the fight for you, but that cut just continues to get targeted by his
He's a
opponent.
bloody mess, Jay. He's been beat up. The guy has been targeting the eye, and now the cut is at a stage that I don't know if he's going to be able to be in there much longer.
All right, so he lands another hook there. He's already landed several in the round, really starting to find some consistency with that one.
He's finding a home for that hook. He does a phenomenal job of keeping the elbow tight, really twisting his hip into that punch.
Man, these guys have some chins up. Nice shot there, DC. He is officially rocked.
A big, massive hook that really has put him on stage. Oh, my God.
How about these two guys? Might get the TKO here. Somehow, some way, he finds his way back to the stool, but the cut man better hustle his way in there. That cut around his eye is getting extreme now.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two here. Well, let's see if he goes to set up the hook again. He has really done a nice job punctuating his combinations with that hook tonight. All right, so the blood continues to be a major factor in this fight. And I think at some point the referee is going to intervene.
He hasn't been able to change anything, right? So it doesn't, we have no indication. I mean, it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect, John. Great placement on that uppercut.
Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish it.
He rocked him. He hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off. And now, he has to try to find that shot again.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Oh, nice job. Gets back to his feet. Lands a nice one, too. Stoppage win for him here tonight, and the other side just couldn't handle the incoming assault. A flurry of punches, most of them upstairs, and when those big shots land repeatedly, the referee has no choice but to step in and call the fight.
You ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
All right, here's the well-rounded heavyweight contender and oncoming force, Makachev. Jailton Almeida getting ready to start this first round. He has been a fast starter throughout his mixed martial arts career. A lot of submission wins, a lot of first-round finishes. Talk to us a little bit about his improved jab in the fighter meeting this week. So perhaps that will be the jumping-off point for Makachev. But you know, if he gets this fight to the ground at any point in time, caution flammable for the opposition. Nice knee by Almeida. Oh, got the hand free and landed out of the clinch position. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Big knee there. Sharp hook there by Romanov, and follows up with another one.
Look at the control in the posture as that big knee lands.
Massive head kick. 2 minutes have expired in our opening round. Hook to the head lands flush there by Almeida. Nice job with that follow-up shot as well.
Great punch landed with so much power.
Now the uppercuts are coming.
He better start moving. He cannot.
That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to
No, he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, big knee to the body. It's a right hand. Oh, beautiful combination. Both fighters throwing heat now.
Oh, nice takedown defense.
Oh, effective strike from the clinch there by Almeida.
Oh, nice inside leg kick, yeah.
All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Looking to establish the jab here. Nicely done by Romanov.
He's got to start kicking the body, kicking the head.
Great technique on the overhand. Now he's hooked.
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, if you get the night, that one landed right on the spot. Oh, big elbow. Oh, he hurt him again.
All right, so the overhand has certainly been a big weapon for him here tonight. Look for him to go right back to it here if he can find an opening.
Distance management 101, another punch lands.
Takedown defense holds up. Romanov gets the takedown. Horn sounds for the end of round one. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, they attend to the fighter on the stool, and I guess if you are going to be cut open, cheek ain't a bad place for it.
Yeah, it's the best spot, right? You never want to be cut. You never want to be bleeding. But if it's on the cheek, it's as good of a spot as it can be. But you still got to do something different, because even though the blood isn't going in your eye, every time you get hit there, it's horrible.
Well, hard to imagine we would get this late in the fight and have the BJJ practitioner not attempt a single takedown. What gives?
I have no idea. He's not even tried to get this fight to the ground. I don't know what's happening, or maybe something happened earlier in the fight that's deterred him from fighting the fight that we have come to expect from this guy. It is, I mean, I cannot believe what we are watching.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far. Perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
Well, at this point, I would use the word critical to describe the condition of that eye. Not looking good, champ.
No, he's beat up. He's been battered. He's been bruised. He got cut early in the fight, and you understood that if he didn't change something, it would get much worse. He didn't change anything, and now we're here.
Well, once again, mixed martial arts, the land of the unpredictable. You've got a jiu-jitsu fighter here throwing hands with one of the better guys in the sport.
I would have never thought that this is the fight that would play out in front of us. The jiu-jitsu guy leading the dance, but not only leading the dance in the striking, but winning the exchanges. He has truly shown that he has committed himself to becoming a full mixed martial artist. I mean, this guy is really focused on those punches to the head inside of the clinch.
Well, at this point, he's got to be way up on the judges' scorecards, clearly winning the fight. And big left hand lands upstairs. Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round one. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace, an uptick in the aggression and the output, and starting to find his range here in the pocket.
Great commitment to the kicking game.
But he needs to check one of these kicks. He has to discourage him from throwing this kick over and over again.
All right, so he continues to land, and not exactly what we thought we would see in this one tonight, but the wrestler willing to stand and trade and proving to be able as well.
Yeah, it's out of the ordinary. Usually this guy level changes to take you down very early in fights, but tonight he is showing that he is comfortable in the striking, and he is on point with his striking. They've worked very hard to improve his stand-up skills, and it's showing right now.
Sounds on round two. All right, so that round is in the books. Romanov's eye is in real trouble, folks. That does not look good. I wouldn't be at all surprised to see the ringside physician be called on here. He might even stop the fight. We'll see. All right, DC, we got a few clips of the damage done in that round. Can see where things really start.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Crowd fired up, so are we. Third and final round. All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmakers did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. So even though it wasn't crazy, you got to see high-level mixed martial arts.
Romanov's cut on his cheek is nasty. Thank you. That's over the top, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful level change. Make him think you're going low and you come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch.
Pretty good position here with the single collar in the clinch. Oh, and that punch elicited a reaction from...
Oh, still hurt. Look at that. He can't even stand.
Throwing that jab, no good. Well, you got to think he might be trying to set up that overhand again. He's found a home for it all night long. Let's see if that holds true. Romanov's doing a nice job there, raising the guard to protect the eye with that block. You can't allow that cut to get worse as this fight continues. Whoa! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Closes the gap and gets the single collar tie now. That's good defense to get that guard up. Alexander Romanov's an absolute mess right now.
Massive hook lands, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight.
2 minutes now to go in this one. Huge elbow.
Great block there.
Well, I'm not sure if I should knock his fight IQ, but it seems like he's sort of playing around here. It feels like the finish is there for the taking.
Yeah, the finish is there. And he needs to take his time to try and find it. Don't rush. Be patient. And in that patience, you'll find a punch or kick that will put your opponent out. Now he's backed up.
These guys are both throwing everything with fight-ending intentions. Well, it's... Oh, big left hook there. Closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. And blocks the shot there. waning seconds of this fight.
So bad. You gotta find safety. Find a way that you can recover.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, so here he is, the former UFC flyweight champion, Brandon Moreno. And when we asked him in our fighter meeting about ways to win this fight, he talked a lot about the jab, but he also believes if this fight hits a transition and goes to the ground, he will have a decided advantage in the jiu-jitsu round. Let us see if it plays out that way. Back to the jab now, no good. All right, so we'll see if Brandon Moreno can get off to a good start tonight. He is a five-tool player, but the jab would appear to be his weapon of choice here in the early going.
And honestly, John, he's developed it even further as he has gone to Missouri to train. The guy is getting better. He does a good job of finding his range. He's shortened his stance a little bit, so he's not so much in a boxing stance, but he is using that to defend leg kicks more effectively, but also still have the ability to go find that jab.
Both fighters starting to open up a little bit. Nice. Nicely done. Jab gets the attention of his opponent.
Oh, my goodness, what a kick!
We cross the midpoint in round one. Oh, nice hook. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting the head and sort of... And now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
Oh, he lands a big left hand.
Big combination.
Big shots being landed on both sides here. Huge left hand.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to wear on his opponent by pulling the head down and punching with the free hand.
So pretty good. Under a minute to go in our opening round.
Now they separate.
Another strike hits that eye area, and it is getting messier by the minute up there.
Well, he's getting targeted now. He's been hitting that spot so many times that his opponent sees the cut, and the cut is advancing.
Fighter lands a kick now, and a pretty good one at that. Final seconds of round one. I mean, you gotta be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time. I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something, and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
You ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
Well, what a highlight reel already put together by Mexican featherweight contender Yair Rodriguez. You may remember the knockout of Andre Fili by flying head kick, stopped BJ Penn early in 2017. A lot of people think we are staring at a future UFC champion. They'll try to entertain the masses yet again tonight. No surprise, DC, to see Calvin Kattar try to establish that jab here.
Is that New England cartel boxing. Calvin Kattar, Rob Font, all those guys are so well versed in the hands. They do such a great job of starting every combination with the jab, making sure that they dictate your reactions. It all starts, man, in boxing with the jab, and now you are starting to see guys like Kattar implement it into their game plan in mixed martial arts.
Swing and a miss with that punch by Calvin Kattar.
Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
And there's that kicking game from Yair Rodriguez on full display early on in this one tonight.
Yeah, Yair Rodriguez is a beast. And you know when you watch him, when you're going to the octagon with him, you got to always be on high alert because he can hit you from anywhere. And a lot of times it comes from those kicks, those very diverse, scary, dangerous, challenging to understand kicks that he throws.
Hook to the head there by Rodriguez.
Gets to the single collar tie.
Hook in the clinch there is good by Kattar. Fighters separate from the clinch now. Wild attempt with the right hand there. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Good kick.
Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Kattar.
He's got to throw that kick behind those punches.
Let those hands go. Full punch combination.
Oh, hook to the head by Calvin Kattar. Oh, nice punishing kick to the body. 26 total strikes have now landed for Yair Rodriguez. He's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
30 seconds now to go in the opening round. And doing work with the jab. 10 seconds to go in the round. Round 2 is next. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. Well, no surprise to see that eye continue to be targeted. Some replays from the previous round in which a lot of damage was doled out.
Well, the cut man's got some work to do to try to give this kid an opportunity to stay in the fight. Because the reality is he has taken far too many shots to the eye, and now he's dealing with a nasty cut. He has got to change something.
All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Rodriguez gets back up. Left punches there for him. Oh, Calvin Kattar with the jab. That was Boston strong right there. He's looking good tonight.
I love when the accent comes out. I love when you talk about the Boston boys because then you talk like the Boston boys. One thing about the Boston boys, though, is that they can absolutely box. And Calvin Kattar is showing once again why he's one of the better boxers in the UFC's featherweight division.
And he will let his opponent stand up here. Well, that eye area is getting bloodier with every passing strike.
It's like a target, and he keeps going to it, and you see it's starting to get worse as the fight is going on.
Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive than we saw in round 1, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. All All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working.
So Rodriguez continuing to manage distance beautifully tonight. He's got his kicking game up.
He's so long. So Yair uses those kicks to not only brutalize you, but to maintain space. He's a well-rounded mixed martial artist. He's really improved in the wrestling, but ultimately, the kicking game will always be what defines Yair.
Cater's doing a nice job protecting the eye with that block. You don't want to absorb any more damage on that cut. Well, the strike lands, but just not doing a whole lot of damage because his stamina is low. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. You know, sometimes when you play basketball, you're in the zone. This dude's in the zone.
This guy's throwing his basketball in the midst of the ocean.
And back to his feet.
What a beautiful leg kick that landed there.
All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you.
All right, so the fighters head back to the stools, and hopefully this fight can continue. That is a severe cut. We'll see if the cut man can do some good work here.
You ready to fight? Ready.
5 minutes to go. All right, here we go with the start of another round. Pretty good previous 2 rounds, I thought.
Yeah, it's been a very competitive fight to this point. Both guys have had their moments, especially in these last 2 rounds. We expected somebody to get ahead, but they've both been so evenly matched. We're still right where we started.
Oh, with that eyes out. Oh, he's hurt.
They're so evenly matched, and they're going tit for tat.
Oh, another bruising shot right to the body. I wouldn't think you want to take too many more of those.
No, John, you gotta defend. You got to address a tactic that has worked this many times, this early in a fight. You cannot allow it to continue to build, because once that momentum gets going, you will have no way of stopping it.
And I don't have a lot of muscle over there, so I don't think I could take too many of these if I was a fighter.
Well, you need that body like mine if you want to get hit down there. You can't be too skinny.
3 minutes now to go to decide this one.
He's got to find a way to finish this fight.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Nice punch there by Calvin Cater. Well, this is getting hard to watch, and sometimes you hear us say a fighter is too tough for their own good. Anybody want to save this up?
Yeah, this is a classic case of that, where a guy is just too tough. He's not going to win this fight. He may as well throw in the towel. I mean, this corner can stop it, the referee can stop it, the doctor can stop it. Somebody needs to do something, because this fight is over.
Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt. All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now, and it's starting to show itself.
Oh, looking to land the leg kick, but unable to find the target. We approach the 1 minute mark here. DC, he is hurt.
What a beautiful uppercut. It landed beautifully. Perfect placement on that shot.
So what a moment in this man's career. A huge finish in front of a capacity crowd. After party's gonna be on fire. How about it?
I mean, I'm just sitting here stunned, because to watch a young athlete have a performance like this was really amazing. The finishing instincts, His ability to close the show, it was next level. It was amazing, John.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here it is. As good a matchup as you can put together. Nice combination there by Justin Gaethje. And if you think this pace and pressure is head kick there as he lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
This fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
Well, MMA is a constant exercise in risk mitigation, right? But it would seem to me that if he really goes for it offensively, he can get him out of there.
Well, he's got him hurt. He's got him hurt. He's got him hurt multiple times in one round. It looks like this fight should be over by now, but his opponent.
He's got him hurt here. Back to the feet now. With that jab attempt there. Right hook to the head blocked.
That was a nice strike.
All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now... Oh, you hurt him again, bro.
Under 3 minutes now to go in what has been a very fast-paced opening round here. Gotta start looking for the finish here. Oh, heavy shots raining down. Well, he's no stranger to being in this position. Strong work from the top here by Gaethje. Oh, arms in tight. Oh, the submission defense holds up. He gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that. And proved it. He's got to start throwing now. Changing the position.
Oh, nice job working hard, posting, and getting back up. Well, fortunate that one didn't land to the head. The hook shot blocked by Ferguson.
That's a big strike right there. To this point, Gaethje has beaten him to the punch. Every time they come together, Justin Gaethje is the one landing on major strikes.
Now he's got the single collar in the clinch. Ferguson not having it, stays upright.
Nasty body kick downstairs.
Oh, solid kicks are landing. He has most certainly found the range on the feet.
And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Ferguson's bleeding from the mouth now, a cut there on his lip. That doesn't look like fun. 10 seconds now in round one. Second round, straight ahead. All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up. All right, so his legendary chin holds up despite getting knocked down in that previous round. DC, take us through the highlight.
He's as tough as they come. There has not been a guy that can take shots like this. Most times the night would be over, and gladly over after you take a shot like this. But this man's just too tough. Some people say he's too tough for his own good. He would not agree with you. He wants to fight.
Ready.
All right, round 2. Gaethje gets caught by that straight punch there.
I've always thought one of Justin Gaethje's most underrated strikes is that left hook. He throws it really tight. He keeps his right hand up when he's throwing the left hook, and he lands it over and over again.
Every strike he lands, that cut gets worse.
Yeah, it's getting worse, and he needed to address it a little bit sooner because now that damage is starting to pile up.
Oh, punches and bunches all to the head. Beautiful combination. Ferguson's able to protect the eye there with that block. Nice job with his fight awareness there to raise the guard. Oh, flipped it with the overhand. Rips the body there. Nice jab by Gaethje. And continues to pepper the body. So some fight stats for you here. 57 total strikes have landed for Justin Gaethje. And landing at a 52% clip tonight against Tony Ferguson. Well, he's up. Oh! Still plenty of time to go here, round 2. Oh, collar tie. Oh, that'll snap your head back. Beautiful combination.
He can't.
Huge strike lands there, DC.
Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent recovered. Now he's got to go deal with everything that he's going to bring at him. He should have got the fight finished at that time.
Well, some might describe this as critical condition. That eye is absolutely mangled. I wouldn't be surprised to see us get a stoppage here soon.
Yeah, I mean,
Justin Gaethje!
You ready to fight? You ready? Let's do it.
All right, so here's the bona fide UFC middleweight contender, Sean Strickland, and once he found his weight class, he has been unstoppable. A lot of people believe that eventually 12 pounds of UFC gold are going to be wrapped around Sean Strickland's waist. If that is going to be his reality, tonight is one he's got to have, and he believes the clinch game is going to be the key to his success here tonight.
Come on, bud. Let's get those hands working now.
Nice straight right lands.
Hands up.
Sniff that one out as he blocks the kick. And now leather being thrown on both sides. Oh, there's that patented leg kick. Man, not sure if there was a gentleman's agreement for no feeling out. They are getting after it right out of the chute.
No feeling out process. These guys are here to end this fight quickly.
Oh, big left. Whiffs on the right hand. And he finally is softening up to that Bobby Knuckles moniker. I mean, they print the shirts.
It's a great nickname. I don't know why he fought it. It's a fantastic nickname, and it fits him to a T. Bobby Knuckles, we all love you. We all love that nickname, buddy.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
Oh, nice inside kick.
Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there. Tags him with the left. Whitaker's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now.
Where's your low kick?
Beautiful shot lands to the leg.
Keep that pressure up for me now.
Under 90 seconds now to go in round one. Beautiful shot to the leg. Well, we'll see if he can turn this defense into offense, but he's doing a great job blocking shots here tonight.
As of right now, he's thinking more defensively, and he's doing a great job of not taking any damage.
Whitaker gets touched by that kick to the body.
Use your footwork.
Huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Ten seconds to go in round one. Round two straight ahead. All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up. All right, replay truck has been kept busy tonight as we get you some clips from that previous round, and maybe we can even isolate the strike that opened his cheek up.
I mean, a cut on your cheek, while it's in a better spot, it is still so hard to deal with every time that gets hit. It hurts so bad. He's going to have to move his head here.
All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs. Both got the offense going. But now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. Back and forth we go. Oh, almost like you saw the skin swell right away after he landed that shot.
So that trainer's going to have to bring in the end swell to try to deal with the swelling, because this guy is getting pieced up.
Oh, brilliant execution to land the roundhouse. Huge kick lands again.
Nice punch to the head.
Oh, just out of range with that punch attempt.
He did a great job of blocking that punch.
Whitaker gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there. Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in the second round. No denying that he has taken the message from his corner and picked up the pace here in round two. Strickland gets caught by the straight punch.
That right hand is landing, John.
Whitaker's eye is really not looking good right now, Daniel. Starting to swell shut, and that is going to compromise his vision as this fight continues. 2 minutes now to go, round 2. Hook to the head there by Strickland.
I mean, over and over, he is taking these strikes to the head. He's going to get himself knocked out. You got to take a moment. He's going to get knocked out if he doesn't take a break.
Some nice power there with the left hook upstairs.
I don't know how many times he can get hit in the head and stay in this fight.
Strickland's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight.
Circle away. Left hand higher.
1 minute. Oh, great striking from Robert Whitaker as usual. This man puts some serious pressure on you. And when you can beat Yoel Romero the way he did, he is not going to be intimidated by any other 185-pounder in the world. Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other DC.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys.
All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work. All right, as they attend to the damaged fighter, we will re-rack some replays for you. A lot of damaging strikes landed by the opposition in that previous round.
Well, him just not really paying attention on the defensive side has made his opponent look like an absolute world beater. He's a good fighter, but he has never looked this good, and that is partly because his opponent is not defending.
All right, another round is now underway. Pretty good previous 2 rounds. We'll see who makes the requisite adjustments now.
The adjustments are going to be the key, John. When you're doing everything you're trained to do and it stays this close, you got to really switch it up. Wood Corner was able to relay that message to their fighter better in between rounds.
Clipped him with the right hand there. His eye is officially swollen shut. The referee keeping a close eye on things. Maybe he'll call for the ringside position, but that condition is only going to get worse as this fight continues. Pretty strong jab there by Strickland. Back to the left hand now, unable to connect.
Oh, he didn't like that.
And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you're looking for. Try to take the judges out of it. He is lighting them up now. Strickland's taking aim at that cut right now. A strong decision by him to land strikes on an area that he has already done significant damage on. Oh, man, the blood is flowing. His opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's point of choice. Every time he landed that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly again. Now we're going.
Under 2 minutes now to go. Well, that overhand, big weapon for him throughout his career. It's been there all night. Look for him to go back to it here. Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be head hurting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
Takedown defense holds up.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight.
Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You got to go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and take your time. He's right for the pickets. Go and pick the fruit.
Oh, nice combination there. He is just killing him with volume tonight.
Jab, right hand. body shot, I mean kicks. What a masterful show of different techniques and ability to throw a combination.
All right, back to the stools we go, and it's starting to look like a second mouth on his cheek.
Yeah, it looks terrible. I mean, the guy is getting hit with big shots. One big enough to open up a nasty cut on his cheek. While it's in a better spot, it still is very difficult to deal with.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Oh, nice jab by Sean Strickland. And that one certainly found the target. Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. He doesn't know if he's in the octagon or at his mama's house for Thanksgiving. The dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. Knock him out. The fight's done.
Good job blocking that.
He hurt him again.
Whitaker's cheek is just pouring blood all over his face, all over the canvas. That... This is why you pay to be in the building. Back and forth we go.
He's got to keep pressing here. It's been a crazy fight.
Back and forth we go. It takes 2 to tango, and man, these 2 individuals tango tonight. I might run it back at some point, no matter how this one is.
It's one of those fights where when you look at these two and the damage on their faces, the work that they have both put in, you realize and you appreciate what these fighters do inside the octagon. They're both hurt. They're both beat up. And both of these guys have shown a tremendous amount of resilience to put themselves in position to win this fight.
Well, no denying the durability on the other side, but at this point, you just got to find that kill shot and get him out of it.
A lot of times that comes with reps. That comes with taking your time. You get excited, and you want to finish because you think it's right there, but at times you just overswing and you miss a lot. He needs to slow down if he wants to get his opponent out of this fight.
Missed on the strike attempt there. His stamina has really failed him here tonight. He's got to figure out a way to preserve some energy as this fight moves forward.
He's brutalized him with the ground and pound. This fight is being done.
Back to the feet. Oh, nice job to block that punch.
Right here, you got to empty the gas tank, John. You got to just go forward and let everything fly.
15 seconds. Strickland's nose is just pouring blood right now. I'm no doctor, Daniel, but I'm not sure that thing isn't broken right now. All right, well, that's the end of the round, so the location is okay, the cut on the cheek, but that is some serious blood trickling out of that cut there. You got to think maybe at some point they call the doctor in, and if he doesn't like what he sees, maybe they stop this fight. All right, let us show you all that was done in terms of the damage in that previous round. He has got it.
You ready? You ready?
Fifth and final round. Well, this is crazy that this fight is still going on. An appreciative crowd obviously getting behind both fighters. Both guys just brawling like crazy in that previous round.
They both came with an idea that they were collecting $50,000 extra dollars. And right now, I am certain that they're both receive that check.
All right, well, he's had his striking on point tonight, and as evidence, some swelling now on his opponent.
Yeah, light swelling right now. But if he doesn't address it immediately, it'll turn to something much worse.
Big right hook coming, it's blocked. Strickland's cut is only getting worse, making a nice donation to the canvas tonight. Back and forth we go. Oh, misses with the jab. Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Nice punch by Sean Strickland. So a big knockdown for him in the previous round. Confidence is high and building here in this next round.
Confidence is key, and he has a ton of it right now.
Whitaker's cut has really opened up now, folks. I don't necessarily have to tell you that watching at home. Looks like you could stick a quarter in there, and I'm not sure how much longer this fight is going to continue. All right, late in the fight now, he needs a finish or he's going to lose this fight tonight. We'll see if he goes for it.
I mean, he's got to pull out all the stops. There is no more strategy. There is no more time to try to set up a punch. You got to just start letting everything fly.
Back and forth we go. Blood is everywhere. I'm just not sure how much one man can take. Never mind both of these guys absorbing a ton of damage.
John, they're spraying blood all over each other. They're beating each other up. They are in each other's face. They are really showing you what type of heart you need in order to be a fighter. What a performance by both. Very rarely do you gain and lose it. But whoever loses this fight will be able to leave this octagon with their head held high.
Well, the crowd continues to react with every passing land, but if you're the referee or even the corner, somebody's got to get involved, I would think.
Somebody's got to do something. It's getting very uncomfortable to watch this. And as the crowd gets excited, there's also a little bit of that, I don't want to see any more going on in their reactions.
There's the jab, then another. 20 seconds now remain in the round. Fighter blocks a punch. Oh, what a finish to this one as we go the full 25 minutes. Stand and cheer, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's look back at some of the action, DC. They go the distance tonight, but you got to think he won over the judges with his striking acumen tonight.
Yeah, you got to watch one of the best strikers in the entire UFC. He did everything so well, and in my opinion, he should cruise to a very easy decision.